We'll only hope that the differences will not compromise the war against coronavirus. Emmanuel To, KTN News, Nairobi.
Over the course of last month, the government has allowed eateries to operate, but under strict guidelines. One of them includes the mandatory testing of restaurant staff. However, hoteliers in Nakuru County lament the absence of a public hospital or suitable facility for testing their staff. Now, KTN's Joan Leting is on standby in Nakuru to engage the County Tourism Association chairperson, James Mwangi. Over to you, Joan.
Well, a very good morning to you, Jesse, and it's good to see you from Nakuru here. The weather is good, the situation is good, but COVID-19 continues to bite the economy as well as the restaurants and the eateries. But allow me to speak directly to the chairperson so that he can give us a clearer picture. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Bring us up to speed on how business is like as we speak.
We want to, first of all, thank the government for relaxing the rules that were there before and allowing restaurants and hotels to reopen, though with guided measures. Since that time, we have been in the process of complying with all those rules. And they are manageable, apart from a few. For example, they have told us to put a plexiglass between our clients and the counters, which sometimes is not practical in an office. It can be practical in the banks, but in a hotel, it becomes difficult. And then also the marks, the distance marks, where you put a mark on the floor saying this is 1.5 meter. It becomes also a challenge because in a hotel, we don't queue. People are all over. So you may end up putting measures everywhere and all those marks everywhere. So we want to thank the government. And since that time, business is now preparing to come up. We don't have a lot of people coming, but people are now relaxed. They can easily come in, and they are looking at the hygiene measures we are putting, and they are appreciating that we are putting their safety first.
Speak to us about testing of staff.
That's also another thorny issue because we have not gotten exactly how much it costs and how to go about it. We are working very closely with the local Department of Public Health here. And they have told us that once we are organized, once we go through all the other requirements, the testing will be the last one. And we don't know whether the price will come down. I heard the Acting Director General of Health, Dr. Ahmad, saying that they will reduce it to around 2,000 per person. We are still saying that 2,000 is still high because we have quite a number of employees. Like in Nakuru here, we have 1,541 restaurant, bars, and hotels. So employing around 35,000 people. So if we were to bring all of them back, it would be a huge cost.
What measures have you taken?
We have put more emphasis on hygiene. As you know, hotels basically or generally are hygiene places. We are very clean naturally. So what we have done is to follow the guideline. We are given the protocol by the Department of Public Health. We are following the guidelines. Like at the entrance there's somebody who is screening. There's a screening area and there's a sanitizing area. And then we put the social distance in the restaurant. In the rooms, for example, those people who are staying in the rooms, they are being given the room service. And this room service is not an option. The moment you're in the room, somebody will bring your food and put it outside the room. You'll come out, pick it, and eat. Once you are done, you bring the cutleries out, and with that, we reduce the contacts. Yeah.
What do you think is the way forward?
The way forward, especially on the side of the government, this industry or this sector survives so much on meetings. We don't sell food or beds. We sell meetings. It is that meeting that will make you come to Nakuru and spend here. So if the government can follow the same rules and allow meetings maybe up to 50 people, depending on the size of the hall, and they will still observe all the measures, that will really open up many places. Secondly, we fall under the Ministry of Tourism. If the Ministry of Tourism can absorb the cost of testing, because even if it's 2,000, if the Ministry of Tourism can absorb that cost and cushion us from that cost, then after every 14 days, we'll be ready to be tested. But when you are tested, that even if it's 2,000, after every two weeks, you are subjecting your staff to that test. The cost will be much now that we don't even have business. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, Jesse, that is the situation here in Nakuru. The fight against COVID-19 continues. They're only calling on the Ministry of Tourism to cushion them now as they struggle to ensure that they get to do what the Ministry of Health wants them to do. Back to the studio, Jesse.
All right, definitely.